This is Brett Gum, your AgRisk advisor. Let's take a look at an example of how crop insurance can help you manage risk. We are going to look at Farmer John's corn policy. John has an APH of 200 bushels per acre and a coverage level of 75%. This makes his bushel guarantee 150 bushels per acre. The projected price was discovered and came out to $4. This means that John has a $600 per acre guarantee. If his crop production makes anything less than that, the policy will pay him an indemnity. Let's look at some scenarios of how John's corn crop turned out and how RP and YP differ. In scenario 1, Farmer John cut 140 bushels per acre corn, meaning that he had $560 of harvest revenue, otherwise known as production account. Under a YP policy, that still uses the projected price to calculate the production account. On the other hand, if Farmer John has RP, he will use the harvest price to determine his production account. In this scenario, it dropped to $3.50 per bushel, which brings his production account to $490 under an RP policy. So what would his indemnity payments have been in this scenario? They both have a guarantee of $600, but because the harvest price came in lower, the indemnity paid will be $110 an acre for an RP policy compared to $40 per acre for a YP policy. Now let's look at what happens if the harvest price goes up to $5. When this happens, the RP coverage actually flexes up to the new price, which means that he now has a new guarantee of $750 compared to a $600 guarantee with a YP policy. Let's look at how this policy works in a loss scenario. Farmer John has 120 bushel per acre corn. This brings his production account to $480 for a YP policy and $600 per acre for an RP policy with the new $5 harvest price. When Farmer John's loss is calculated, RP actually still results in a higher indemnity than YP because RP now has a higher coverage level. RP will pay him an indemnity of $150 per acre compared to a $120 per acre indemnity if he has a YP policy. As you can see, RP will result in an indemnity payment more often because it also protects you against price risk, but there is an additional cost for that coverage. It is important to talk to your AgRisk advisor to help you decide which policy is right for you. To take a further look at your operation, contact your AgRisk advisor today. We are with you no matter the weather.